Hello, my name's Elijah Walls, and today the Oscar nominations came out, so let's get on with it. Firstly, for Best Picture, we have All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablesman, Tar, Top Gun: Maverick, Triangle of Sadness, and Woman Talking. I think there's definitely a lot of box office flair in this list, way more than the past couple of years, particularly with Avatar and Elvis, and with Top Gun, with two of them grossing like $1 billion in the box office. And also, there's still some Oscar life left into the films, particularly like Avatar, which did not do that great in the BAFTAs, like nominations side of things. Fablesman got one nomination, and Pitt, and seems like the momentum's just enough to get Best Picture. And Women Talking, even though I think after the BAFTAs it almost looked like it was all but dead, but it managed to pull through with a nomination. And a surprise edition of Triangle of Sadness, which won the Palme d'Or, I think, last year. But it might be, I'm not sure if it's, I highly doubt it's going to follow the same path with Parasite, which is winning Palme d'Or and winning Best Picture. But I think my money's on Everything Everywhere All at Once to win Best Picture. I'm hoping that would win. And for Best Director, we have Martin McDonagh for The Banshees, The Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Steven Spielberg for Fablesman, Todd Fields for Tar, and Ruben Östlund for Triangle of Sadness. And finally, Ruben Östlund is getting some recognition after particularly his 2017 magnum opus, The Square, which is a film I really liked. And I'm very happy that he's getting some recognition. And also Steven Spielberg in Fablesman, which again, something to expect. Todd Fields for Tar, which is a very welcome addition since it's his first film for like 16 years. Mohamed Dal, yes, very good. He's been on a hot streak after the Three Billboards film. But I think again, I want to see the Daniels win for Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is something I want to see. For Best Actor, we have Austin Butler for Elvis, Colin Farrell for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Fraser for The Whale, Paul Mescal for Aftersun, and Bill Nighy for Living. There's also like plenty of firsts, like Brendan Fraser's first nomination, even though he has like the most stacked film career. Stemming from the 90s, like The Mummy, George of the Jungle, and Insippo Man. That film with Egon Gray. Again, I'm very happy he's got another nomination. Got his first nomination on this belt, particularly with a film directed by Darren Aronofsky, who gave nominated performances in Requiem for a Dream and Wrestler, and also gave Natalie Portman her Oscar-winning performance in Black Swan. So, would say Brandon is definitely in good hands with this one, and I'm hoping he does win for this one. But also there's Austin Butler, which is a very close rival for him, and Paul Mescal with his breakout performance in Aftersun, which I'm hearing like loads of good reviews for, and only just one nomination though. So I think this is something that Charlotte Wells is definitely going to be very happy about, just getting one nomination and one recognition out of it. For Best Actress, we have Cate Blanchett for Tar, Ana de Armas for Blonde, Andre Riseborough for To Leslie, Michelle Williams for Fablesman, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. I think realistically it's going to go to Cate Blanchett. Yeah, I'm very surprised at the adoration of Ana de Armas for Blonde, particularly with the movie getting loads of Razzie nominations recently. And also the movie having a bit of a really ugly taste in a lot of people's mouths given its content. And I'm really surprised that Andre Riseborough for To Leslie got nominated. Like, I didn't see her like in the Golden Globes or the Oscars, so I think that's the one thing that came out of nowhere. Michelle Williams, Fablesman, of course, and Michelle Yeoh, I think, might win, but Cate Blanchett is definitely going to win for that category, to be honest. And for Best Supporting Actor, we have Brendan Gleeson for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brian T. Henry for Causeway, Jude Hirsch for The Fablesman, Barry Gulligan for The Banshees of Inisherin, and Gi Hong-wei for Everything Everywhere All at Once. He's definitely going to win that one. Gi Hong-wei, yeah, brilliant performance. He won the Golden Globes. I'm hoping he wins the BAFTA, but I'm hoping he wins the Oscars. And also a massive surprise for Brian T. Henry. Like, there is definitely a lot of chatter with his film with Jennifer Lawrence, and it had some acclaim, but not loads of it. And his performance has definitely been praised. So I'm very surprised that he's been nominated. Same with Andre Riseborough for his performance in Causeway. And finally, for Best Supporting Actress, we have Angelina Bassett for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, Hong Chau for The Whale, Kerry Condon for The Banshees of Inisherin, Jamie Lee Curtis for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Stephanie Ho for Everything Everywhere All at Once. This is also the first nomination for Jamie Lee Curtis, which is very deserved, since her breakout film being Halloween from 1979, and worked very prolifically with like films like Trading Places, Freaky Friday, Knives Out, like a load of great movies. And also, I think I do want to see something like Kerry Condon win for Banshees, or maybe Stephanie Ho. But I think this is going to be a tight race, but all eyes are on Angelina Bassett for Black Panther. Like, this is the first time an MCU movie got nominated for an acting award. Even though there's plenty of like winning or nominated roles like Joaquin Phoenix and Heath Ledger for Joker movies like Dark Knight and the Joker. There was also something like William Hurt for the graphic novel like History of Violence, or Paul Newman for, I think, another graphic novel, Road to Perdition. So I think, in my opinion, graphic novel films nominated for Oscars for their performances in graphic novel movies are not particularly new, but I think having Angela Bassett literally get all 3 nominations and win a Golden Globe for performance in Black Panther, like, she is definitely a massive force to be reckoned with right now. And for the screenplay Oscars, for adapted screenplay, we have All Quiet on the Western Front, Glass Onion and Knives Out Mystery, Living, Top Gun Maverick, and Women Talking. I think something that actually surprised me is that Living is written by Kazuo Ishiguro, who is basically one of the most famous authors out there of all time. Like, he wrote books like The Remain of Days and No Let Go, and a more recent novel which I actually have in my room, Kara and the Sun. Yeah, like, he rarely does branch out to like screenplay writing, but something, again, an Oscar nomination, particularly on his, I think, 3rd feature film he's on, which I think this is something that he's extraordinarily going to be really proud of at the moment. Again, Rian Johnson's 2nd Oscar nomination for screenplay for the Knives Out films, and also Top Gun getting nominated. I think the writing was okay in that movie, but I do see where they're going at, featuring more blockbustery movies after how poorly reviewed and like viewed the Oscars have become, like being way too indie and way too streaming reliant. But I think at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy that Top Gun got nominated for that category. Women Talking, that's the 2nd and last nomination of the film, which, again, I think I heard a lot was going to go for like the actresses awards, but it never came to fruition. But I think a definite winner is going to be All Quiet on the Western Front. Like, I think that's going to be the definite winner for that category. And for original screenplay, we have The Banshees of Inisherin, the Daniels for Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablesman, Tar, and Triangle of Sadness. I think the Everything Everywhere All at Once is definitely going to win this one. Like, I think this is going to be a bit of a breeze, but unless The Banshees of Inisherin is going to pull through. But yeah, and for Best Animated Feature, we have Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, Sea Beast, and Turning Red. I was thinking of something like My Father's Dragon from Cartoon Saloon might get nominated, but seems not. But I think definite winner is going to be Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, given the Oscar hype around it. But of course there is Puss in Boots, Last Wish, which a lot of people are talking about recently, being one of the more darker stuff that DreamWorks has done recently. But Oh yeah, I think Pinocchio is going to be more than just a boy made of iron, but a boy maybe made of gold. I love gold. For Best International Film, we have All Quiet on the Western Front from Germany, Argentina 1985 from Argentina, of course, Close from Belgium, EO from Poland, and The Quiet Girl from Republic of Ireland. I think, no question about it, it's All Quiet on the Western Front, given how much of a presence it made itself in the Oscars and how it became the most nominated film in the BAFTAs, so it was pretty inevitable. For Best Documentary, we have All That Breathes, All the Beauty and Bloodshed, Fire of Love, A House Made of Splinters, and Navani. I imagine something like All the Beauty and Bloodshed might win, but I think I've heard loads about Navani, particularly being one of Putin's most fierce critics. And I'm not sure if he's currently in exile right now or in a Russian prison as we speak. So, I think if the Oscars did give the award for that movie, I think this is another a great case of like let's just try to bully Putin into like what happened to like conquering this and that. But yeah, for best editing we have Banshees of Inisherin, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Tar, and Top Gun Maverick. I think Top Gun Maverick might be the winner for this in this case scenario, but I do imagine something like Everything Everywhere All at Once with a lot of quick edits and a lot of long takes mixed in very seamlessly. But I think I deep down imagine that Top Gun Maverick is going to be the winner of this situation. For cinematography, this is where it gets really bizarre for my liking. We have All Quiet on the Western Front, Brando, The False Chronicles of a Handful of Truths, Elvis, Empire of Light, and Tar. Again, I did say that Empire of Light was going to bound to be nominated since this is Sam Mendes' strongest suit. Brando as well, since again, same thing with Sam Mendes, cinematography is his really strong suit for him. I'm very surprised that something like The Fablesman, which has got a lot of talk about cinematography, didn't get nominated, and particularly something like Batman, which was nowhere to be seen in this category, even though, in my opinion, this is one of the more aesthetically pleasing movies to come out in recent memories. And also Top Gun Maverick, since even though the cinematography outside the opening scene isn't too special for my liking, but again, that opening scene may have like given it like a bit of a push for its cinematography, but unfortunately it didn't seem to come through. But again, the opening scene is like very gorgeously shot. For costume design, we have Babylon, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, Elvis, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Miss Harris Goes to Paris. I think an optimistic chance is that Elvis is going to win for this award, but I'm also holding out for Black Panther to win as well, just because the original did win for costume work, beating the films like The Favourite as well. But I think Elvis is going to win for costuming work. And for makeup and hairstyling, we have All Quiet on the Western Front, The Batman, Wakanda Forever, Elvis, and The Whale. I think it may have to go for The Whale, given that it's basically Brendan Fraser in a massive fat suit. Or something like The Batman, where Colin Farrell literally transforms into a grotesque being the Penguin. Or Black Panther Wakanda Forever, again, a lot of the makeuping work, particularly the underwater tribe is really special to look at. And Elvis, particularly how they turned Tom Hanks into a Razzie-nominated buffoon. But I think The Whale is going to win for makeup design. And to wrap things up quickly in that area, we have production design, All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, Babylon, Elvis, and The Fablesman. I think I want to see either All Quiet on the Western Front win, or I think a most solid case scenario, Babylon, to win for production design. Even though the movie was kind of okay for my liking, I will do a review of it, I promise. But I think Babylon would be the winner for production design. For best original song, we have Applause from "Tell It Like a Woman" by Diane Warren, "Hold My Hand" from Top Gun Maverick by Lady Gaga, "Lift Me Up" from Black Panther Wakanda Forever by Rihanna, "Natu Natu" by Triple R or RR, This is a live from Everything Everywhere All Around with Soon Luke, Ryan Lott, and David Bett, and Mitski. Interesting fact, I was listening to Mitski, the Laurel Hell album, which came out last year with my mum as we were driving to groceries, and I think hours later the nomination came out, and I told her that, you know the person we were listening to on the radio? She got nominated, like, she was very pleased, like, even though she found the album just okay, but... And also Black Panther gained the second nomination in a row for Best Song, replacing Kendrick with Rihanna. And Lady Gaga with a really great song, Hold My Hand. But I think the winner is Naatu Naatu from RR, which I'm hoping it's going to win. But I think close second will definitely be Hold My Hand from Top Gun Maverick by Lady Gaga. Best score, there's All Quiet on the Western Front, Babylon, Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Fablesman. I think I want to see Babylon win for that one, because the music in that film is brilliant. Yeah, a lot of jazz, and if you're into that stuff, then good for you. For Best Sound, there's All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: Way of Water, The Batman, Elvis, Top Gun Maverick. I think it's... I'm maybe thinking maybe All Quiet on the Western Front would win, but maybe Elvis, but I'm hoping Top Gun would win for Best Sound. And for visual effects, we have All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, and Top Gun Maverick. I'm hoping maybe Avatar: The Way of Water would win for this one, but I think realistically All Quiet on the Western Front is going to win for that one. And for the final stretch, we have Best Animated Short Film with The Boy, The Mole, The Fox, The Horse, Flying Sailor, Ice Merchant, My Year of Dicks, and an ostrich told me the world was fake, and I think I believe it. Like, I think when the live stream came out, and when both nominations, My Year of Dicks and an ostrich told me the world is fake, and I believed it, came out, the whole room just burst with laughter. Like, it was just so funny. Like, I think The Boy, The Mole, The Fox, The Horse is definitely going to win this one, but I'm hoping a presenter is definitely going to crack up with My Year of Dicks and an ostrich told me the world is fake, and I believe it, so... There it goes. For live action short, we have An Irish Goodbye, Avalou, Le Peuple, Night Ride, and A Red Suitcase. I'm thinking maybe Le Pepe could win because Alfonso Cuarón has a massive hold in the Oscars with films like Gravity, Roma, and Children of Men. But I think maybe Red Suitcase may be intriguing. And last, and certainly not least, we have the documentary short, which is Elephant Whisperers, The Holdout, How Do You Measure a Year, The Martha Mitchell Effect, and Stranger at the Gate. I think maybe How Do You Measure a Year, just because the title sounds most intriguing. So, these were the Oscar nominations. Let me know in the comments what do you think. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and this is Elijah Wells, and bye!